All right, let's just get straight to the point. Um, Obviously, I haven't made a Destiny video on my channel in what feels like years because, as I said in the last one I made, probably before Lightfall or whatever. Honestly, I haven't paid attention to Destiny in a long time. And I feel like, as of all the news that's been coming out recently, I feel that the decision was justified. Um, I gave up on Destiny because I wasn't enjoying it anymore, despite trying to find my way back into things I enjoyed, like running scrims with people, day one raiding, doing low-mans, doing challenges, whatever, trying to, you know, get myself to play the game again and be in line so that I could show up for my team on day one. Crota, when that came out, which we didn't clear because I couldn't even force myself to play the game if I wanted to. And now here we are with all the news of all these layoffs. Multi-year veterans, people that have been there since Bungie's inception, that stuck around for Destiny from the Halo days, community managers, all these people that are veterans or that provided us a line of communication to the studio have all been let go. And I really don't know what to say except, I'm pissed, but I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised because this game has, for me at least, continued to go downhill. And now we have all of these people being let go, left stranded. The job market in Seattle is terrible, by the way. I would know. So I'm praying that all of them can recoup and get back on their feet. But this is just ridiculous. All of these multi-year veterans that have stuck around, that have produced amazing parts for this game, have just been dropped because Bungie's not making enough money. That's really what it comes down to. If you look at it, a lot of the layoffs were done due to, a 45% miss mark on Final Shape pre-orders and all this other stuff. I don't know how they don't have enough money because they lock everything behind a paywall. Everything's through Eververse. Oh, you're a returning player? Go buy this DLC to go do this campaign to be able to unlock this raid. Oh, you're a new player and you want to try some dungeons for the first time. Okay, well, you got to go buy a dungeon key that allows you to get into these dungeons. And Bungie is like, well, we're going to just go ahead and lay off, hundreds of thousands of our employees from all over because people aren't pre-ordering the Final Shape. Make that make sense. Seriously, how does that make sense? How do you take people like Michael Salvatore, for example, who produced all of the Halo soundtracks, and even in Bungie's early days in their first games, all the major expansion soundtracks done by Michael Salvatore. The other Michael who produced Deep Stone Lullaby, right? The fan favorite, also got let go. It doesn't make sense. They were acquired by a major company, by Sony, for billions of dollars. And they said, yeah, with this acquisition, we're not doing any major restructuring. There's not going to be any crazy layoffs. Everybody's going to be safe. Your job security is in line. And then they go, actually, because people aren't pre-ordering our DLC, we're going to let you go. Out of nowhere. You had people coming in on their day off for an urgent meeting, quote unquote, basically to say, hey, you're getting fired. And then you got people, I forget who tweeted it, but they walked into the building and they just see a sea of people crying and packing their possessions at their desk. And it amazes me how you can promise job security and you can promise that your life isn't going to be restructured and that you're going to be able to continue the work that you love so much, only for it to be thrown back into your face. This also comes off the heel of the fact that Final Shape got delayed. So I'm just at a loss for words. Not really, because I'm rambling here about it, but it does not make sense. You have a new game in development that you're preparing for, and you have what is going to be probably the nail in the coffin for your game that you've now pushed back and fired your major players from, your major developers and people who provide communication and people who provide music, people who produce this stuff. You've let them all go. And I guarantee you, had most of the work not been done already, these layoffs probably would have came at a later date, which would have been even worse. But to fire a significant portion of your studio of developers because you're not making quote unquote enough money by industry standards for something that has been a dying game, just it amazes me. I don't get it. I like I said at the beginning of the video, I was already down in the dumps Destiny wise. I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I remember waking up, coming home from school, being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get on Destiny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go fucking grind trials, or I'm gonna go do this thing with my friends. I don't have passion for the game. A lot of my friends in my circle don't either. And to see it fall off this hard and then just continue to be a massive shit show and fall off even harder every time I open social media and somebody's and then the major people are getting fired left, right, and center. It just doesn't add up. The math ain't mathing for me, you guys. It just sucks to see. But yeah, my thoughts and prayers out to all those that got dropped out of nowhere. I hope that you are able to find a way to land on your feet, get back out into the game industry because you've all contributed heavily to the gaming industry, leaving lasting impressions and memories on millions of people. I hope you guys can get back out there and find new opportunities and find a studio or a job or whatever that will treat you with much better respect that you deserve, because this is just outrageous. You know, I don't know what to say, man. I'm just completely lost and upset by this tone deaf studio, tone deaf creator, tone deaf CEO. It Destiny has fallen off the face of the earth, and this just completely buried it into the ground. So, with that being said, have a good day, everybody. I just wanted to ramble and get that out there because it's fucking ridiculous, man. That's it. Peace out.